Welcome to my channel Rare Old Coin Value, your ultimate destination for rare and valuable coins from around the globe. Here, we explore the hidden history, design secrets, and real value behind every coin, from ancient treasures to modern collectibles. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because every coin has a story, and we're here to tell it. Stay tuned and let's dive into the fascinating world of coins. The United States of America 1994 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, stands as a continuation of one of the most iconic and enduring coin designs in American numismatic history, a coin that not only reflects the spirit of the nation's economic stability but also pays tribute to one of its most brilliant founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The mintmark found on this coin identifies it as having been struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most historically significant mints in America, where craftsmanship, tradition, and innovation have merged for over 2 centuries. The obverse front of the 1994 nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, engraved in fine detail to capture his dignified profile, flowing hair, and calm, intellectual expression, a design originally created in 1938 by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose artistic interpretation of Jefferson has become a timeless symbol of American democracy and Enlightenment ideals. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," appear gracefully on either side of Jefferson's portrait, embodying the dual principles of faith and freedom that have guided the United States since its founding. The year 1994 is inscribed below, marking the year of minting, while the small letter P stands as the mintmark for Philadelphia. On the reverse back of the coin, the architectural masterpiece Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, is beautifully depicted in neoclassical precision, with its columned facade, domed roof, and balanced symmetry, symbolizing both Jefferson's love of architecture and his vision of rational order in the American Republic. Above the building arches the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, representing the unity of the American states. Below Monticello, the word, Monticello, is inscribed in bold letters, followed by 5 cents, and United States of America, anchoring the coin's denomination and national identity. The composition of the 1994 nickel remains the classic cupro-nickel alloy, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin its distinctive silver-gray luster and durability, resistant to corrosion and designed to last decades in circulation. With a diameter of 21.21 millimeters and a weight of 5 grams, the coin possesses a balanced feel in the hand, combining aesthetic elegance with practical value. The edge is plain, smooth, a consistent feature since its first issue, adding to its understated simplicity. By 1994, the Jefferson nickel had already been in continuous production for over half a century, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins in 1994, serving both commerce and collectors, yet each carries its own story, having passed through countless hands, wallets, and lives, a silent witness to America's everyday history. The Jefferson nickel design represents more than a piece of currency, it is a small monument to the nation's democratic ideals, intellectual legacy, and architectural beauty. Over time, the 1994 5-cent coin may develop subtle toning, a mix of golden, violet, or silvery hues, caused by environmental exposure, enhancing its aesthetic charm and collectible value. Numismatists, coin collectors, often examine the strike sharpness, luster, and condition graded from circulated to mint state, to assess its worth, and coins preserved in uncirculated condition with full step details on Monticello are especially prized for their rarity and quality. In the broader historical context, this coin reflects the economic stability of the 1990s, a period of growth, technological advancement, and optimism in the United States, and serves as a tangible link between Jefferson's 18th-century vision and the modern American experience. Its artistic blend of neoclassical design, symbolic inscriptions, and metallic craftsmanship makes the 1994 5-cent Jefferson nickel both a practical piece of currency and a miniature work of art. When held in the palm, its soft gleam and firm weight remind the observer of America's continuity, its founding ideals of liberty, faith, and unity preserved not just in monuments or books, but in the humble, enduring coin that carries Jefferson's image and the spirit of a nation that continues to evolve while honoring its past. Next coin. The United States of America 1983 5-cent coin, widely known as the Jefferson nickel, is a distinguished and enduring symbol of the American spirit, heritage, and the timeless ideals of liberty and progress embodied by Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential founding fathers and the third President of the United States. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the mintmark, P, located to the right of Jefferson's portrait, this 5-cent coin reflects the rich continuity of U.S. coinage traditions dating back to the early 20th century. The 1983 Jefferson nickel belongs to a lineage of coins first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, adopting a classical design created by the talented sculptor Felix Schlag, whose artistry captured the essence of Jefferson's dignity and the architectural grandeur of his estate, Monticello. The obverse front of the 1983 nickel presents a refined left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, rendered with realistic detailing that shows his thoughtful gaze and distinguished features. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," flank his portrait, phrases that together represent the moral and philosophical foundations of the United States, while the year 1983 is engraved clearly at the lower right, marking its minting year. Just above the date lies the P mintmark, signifying Philadelphia, where the coin was struck with mechanical precision and enduring quality. On the reverse back side of the coin lies one of the most architecturally beautiful depictions in American coinage, Monticello, Jefferson's neoclassical mansion in Virginia, which serves as both his home and a monument to his genius as a statesman, philosopher, and architect. The building's symmetrical facade, dome, and pillars are captured in sharp relief, symbolizing balance, enlightenment, and Jefferson's belief in the harmony between nature and reason. Above Monticello appears the national motto, E pluribus unum, out of many, one, expressing the unity of the states that form the republic. Below the image, the inscriptions, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America, are arranged in classical alignment, affirming the coin's denomination and national identity. The 1983 5-cent coin was struck in the traditional copper-nickel alloy composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it its characteristic silvery tone and lasting durability. The coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, maintaining the precise proportions that have defined the Jefferson nickel for decades. The edge of the coin is plain, smooth, emphasizing simplicity and balance rather than ornamentation. In 1983, the United States Mint produced millions of these coins for circulation, as the nation experienced a period of economic recovery and industrial growth following the turbulence of the late 1970s and early 1980s. Despite its common appearance in everyday commerce, each 1983 nickel carries within it the story of American endurance and the nation's ongoing journey of liberty and innovation. Collectors value this coin for its consistent strike quality and the deep historical resonance associated with Jefferson's image. Some examples of the 1983 nickel are prized for their full steps FS detail on Monticello, meaning that all the lines on the building steps are sharply struck, a sign of a high-quality minting and a point of rarity among numismatists. Over the decades, these coins may acquire subtle toning, from soft silver gray to hints of gold and blue, depending on how they were stored, which only adds character and beauty to their appearance. Beyond its metallic form, the 1983 5-cent coin represents a tangible connection to America's democratic ideals, where the face of a visionary president continues to circulate among citizens, a daily reminder of the enduring values of freedom, unity, and intellectual pursuit. Though modest in value, the Jefferson Nickels' true worth lies in its symbolism, an enduring monument to a man who helped shape a nation and to the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint that continues to honor his legacy. Every curve of Jefferson's portrait, every column of Monticello, and every letter of its inscriptions tells a story, of history, of progress, and of a republic whose foundation remains as strong and shining as the nickel itself. The 1983 P. Jefferson nickel thus stands not only as a coin of commerce but as a miniature masterpiece of American history, circulating endlessly through time as both art and memory, a gleaming reflection of the ideals that define the United States of America. Please like and subscribe my channel.